Hello everyone, this is Tan Colbert of Colbert Tech Repair. Today I'm going to be giving you my review of State of Decay. Now this is a game that you can purchase on Steam. It is, I believe, $15. And I believe it's a pretty good game for an open world zombie game. Here we will go into the options to see the game settings. You can change your mouse sensitivity. You can actually use a controller, but I'll be using the mouse and keyboard. The graphics settings are pretty limited, but I have my 1920 by 1080 selected, 16.9. I'm on Ultra Graphics with VSync on. Everything's fine there. For sound, I'm going to turn everything down for you guys. Music I'm going to turn off for copyright reasons. And subtitles are on. Now, I'm going to try to stay away from main story points here, but I'm just going to show you what the gameplay is like and what my feelings are on the game. Now, I've put probably about 20 hours into the game, and from what I've seen so far, I really like the game. The game basically plays itself whenever you're not around, so you can leave the game and you will come back and you will see the events that happened whenever you were gone. So I've been gone for a few days actually.
Are in trouble. Sounds like they're in a bad spot. I want to offer them a hand.
So there's been a lot going on. We have a missing survivor, missing person, we have failed recoveries of medicine. So apparently there's a lot of stuff happened whenever I was gone. Yes, and I have... pretty much my two main characters are dead. If you die in this game, it is permadeath. Your character is... yes, your character is dead for the entire game. Now, this could be good or bad, depending on your playstyle. But it appears that the character that I was playing with is dead now, so I have to use a different character. I will pick the hatchet.
Attention citizens. We've had reports of armed civilians attempting to force our patrols to provide supplies. Be advised that I have authorized all troops to respond to such measures with lethal force. For your own safety, remain in your homes and wait for this to blow over.
You use pills and stuff that you find around to heal yourself, and you can only take things from places where your influence is high. Now, most of the time I would have a lot more influence than this, but since I haven't played the game in a while, and two of my main characters died, I have some issues going on right now. I just did not want to start a new game. So I'm just going to be running around with a hatchet right now. I guess I can get a 22 caliber.
I already
No.
took my fair share.
I can't do that because my influence is way too low for that. So I have to go do some missions and some supply drops to be able to get my influence higher. Pretty much what you do in this game is you go around and you try to find survivors. You also increase your home base. We have some missing survivors. Right now I am at the church. This is the first main drop point you have for your game, so I'm going to go over here and see what my missing survivor is, and I will show you the basic concepts of the game. Wrong button there. There we go. It controls fairly simple. You can crouch to sneak around zombies, or you can just go up and just beat the crap out of them, like I prefer to do, depending on if there is a such thing as a zombie horde. But there is
I'll check this out next.
Better hurry up.
there is a variety of zombies, but the combat symbol is fairly easy.
That ain't gonna work.
You just pretty much just tap the left mouse button, and you are pretty much good to go. You also search for supplies.
That's the kind of shit I like to see.
Be warned, this game does have a lot of profanity. Seems like there is nothing left for supplies in this house, so I'm going to leave here and continue on my way. You can see on the mini-map there is a red flashlight-looking beam. What that is a zombie horde. You do not want to get out in front of these zombie hordes. I've seen here that I picked up a pistol, so now I have a pistol to use if need be. I have a cricket bat and a suppressor. So I'm going to attach the suppressor to my gun here. So now it is a lot quieter. But pretty much all you do, you just go around house to house, you try to find supplies, and you try to make find other survivors to join your cause. From what I've seen of the game so far, it is pretty good for an open world survival game. There's a lot you can do. It's just some people are turned off by the idea that the game plays itself whenever you're not around. So pretty much while you're gone, your entire team can die. It has happened to me. I have lost my main character, and I am now playing a character that I have not played before, who has little to no influence, so I'm pretty much screwed. And here, I have found some actual resources. So what I can do is I can load my
Load it
rucksack.
up. See you back at base.
Roger
Whenever I
that.
do that,
We'll be waiting.
I go back to my base, and it gives the survivors in my base access to food, or you could find access to medicine. You can also find weapons and things such as that. You can find scrap metal. As you can see on the left-hand side of my mini-map, there is a blue bar. That blue bar is my stamina bar. Your stamina
Lots of zombies right behind me.
regenerates as you leave. Let's see, it seems that, yes, I do have a spotter up there shooting people. Thankfully. And all you have to do to bring the supplies back to your base is go over to your supply locker.
Found this while I was out.
What this does, this raises your influence.
Oh, you know, stuff.
Raises your influence, and it allows your survivors in your base to have access to more things. Let's see, I have a 9mm here, so I'm going to take a bunch of 9mm bullets. That seems like all I need. You can also stash weapons in order to raise your influence. As you can see here, I have 30 influence. Here you can also see what your base needs. If your base needs food, if it needs medicine, if it needs ammo, and the morale of your survivors. Now, we are getting ready to be attacked here. There's zombies jumping the fences, which is not good. But it seems like she's got that taken care of. Okay, so I'm going to go do a little bit of a mission here. Apparently there are zombies everywhere out here. Also, as you can see, there are vehicles. Now, you have a limited supply of gas, depending on what you get from different sources. But vehicles are good for taking out hordes of zombies, but the sound attracts zombies. Seems like we're missing some survivors over here, so this is not good. Now I'll use my pistol here. As you can see, that worked quite a bit easier than the bat did. let's go over here and see what's going on with our survivors.
Anybody in here?
So far, it's not looking good. Looks like we had a break-in.
Stay away! Just stay away!
Alright, we found a survivor. So, I probably need to start barricading things here. And what these barricades do is it helps to keep the zombies out of your close the damn door. It helps keep the zombies out of your main bases.
It isn't over yet. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Die.
Break his fucking skull!
Yeah, this game has a lot of profanity.
Don't give up now.
I don't think he's dead.
Don't let it go. That's the kind of shit I like to see.
But overall, I really like the game. It depends on your style of game, what you like to play. Let's see if I can talk to this guy. See if he wants to come join.
You saved me.
So apparently he is going to go join my base. So that has gained me a lot of influence. So now I can have an extra person to help me on my missions. And I will be able to use him to find supplies if I need to get a supply drop done. Let's see, there's nothing going on here. Alright, we have a morale issue at the base. I'll just go back to the home base and we'll see what's going on over there. So there's a lot of just running around in this game. As you can see, you level up depending on what you do. Shooting zombies, hitting them. You get cardio boosts from running a lot. Stuff like that. But overall, as an open world zombie game, I really do enjoy it, and I would highly recommend you picking it up. It's only $15 on Steam, and there is no microtransactions that I have seen, but the only thing that you need to be wary of is that the game does play itself whenever you are not there. So, if you leave the game for a long time, you could come back and everybody could be dead. What is that?
Hey, how are you?
Like I said,
Catch you later.
you can bring people with you if you have enough influence. As you see, I have the pastor over here. I'll talk to him, make sure he's doing alright.
God bless. So long.
We'll go in here, talk to the sheriff here.
Hey! Come with me. You need to get out of your head for a little while.
Sure.
He's been having some issues with the zombies, so pretty much what we do, we just go walking around and go kill a bunch of zombies. I've not really seen very many glitches with this game for an open world game.
Shit going on out there, huh?
You could say that again.
Hell,
There are very few
if I'm being
cutscenes.
honest, some days I don't even want to get out of bed no more, you know?
But one thing I
Yes.
have noticed is that this is a white guy, and he has the same voice profile as the black main character that I started with. So that the voice acting isn't the greatest in this game. That's one of the flaws. But other than the voice acting, I mean, you can upgrade your bases, you find supplies, you find survivors to join your bases. You know, there's a lot for you to do in this game. So if you enjoy open sandbox games and you enjoy the zombie games, which is a market that's very saturated, but still, I would highly recommend you picking up State of Decay. It's been Tan Colbert Tech Repair, with my review of State of Decay. If you liked it, give me a like. If you didn't, feel free to give me a dislike. You can find me here on YouTube. You can find me on Twitter at TanColbert92, and you can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/ColbertTechRepair. See you next time.